Good morning, everyone. Kim here, and thanks for watching SmartFox TV. Enjoy!
Hi, this is Sally Fang, here to report some holiday-related news. During the pandemic, Americans have been supporting tree farms by buying real Christmas trees this season. One particular Christmas farm decided to do something a little different. Chad and Dana Aikenhead of New Mexico are giving away about 40 of their Christmas trees in exchange for donations to help their local businesses. Their visitors are told that they may wish to donate however much they feel the trees are worth. And those who cannot afford a tree can still get one for free. The Aikenheads feel that bringing more joy and togetherness in their community during this time is all worth the sacrifice. And their community has pulled through, having helped them raise about $5,000 in donations. Every year, children and their families mail letters to Santa by dropping them off at post offices around the world. Most children ask for toys and games, while others ask for basic needs like food and money for their parents. Some even ask for help for their family members and friends. USPS Operation Santa helps these children and families by connecting their letters to volunteers, also known as adopters, who help fulfill their wishes in Santa's place. To mail a letter to Santa, the United States Postal Service will accept a letter that just says Santa Claus, but they prefer that you also include his official postal address, which is 123 Elf Road, North Pole 88888. USPS also recommends that you be very specific with what you want, so be sure to include your size when requesting clothes or your preferred colors when requesting toys. If you and your family are interested in being letter adopters, you may go to USPSOperationSanta.com to read and choose letters. After you've chosen a letter, you can shop for the children, wrap the gifts, and bring them to a participating USPS location where they will help you ship the items. USPS Operation Santa began this past Friday, and they will be taking gifts through Saturday, December 19th. That's all for our holiday news today. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to Sports Trivia Mondays. Which of these college athletes have won a Heisman and a national championship? Is it Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton, or Robert Griffin III? Be back with the answer.
Hello everyone, it's December 7th, and in a world where everything seems so bleak, here we have some good news. In our first bit of good news, December 5th was International Volunteers Day, and while not planned, there is a celebration to be had. The Red Cross, the world's largest humanitarian organization, has reported a huge surge of unpaid volunteers during the pandemic. The American Red Cross alone reported 78,000 new signups, but it wasn't unique to us. Even in Tuvalu, an island nation with no reported COVID cases, there was a huge spike in signups. And this just serves us as a reminder, I guess, that humans, while sometimes can be crazy, are generally good. Go us. In more good news, in Australia, a high-tech telescope, CSIRO, has astounded scientists by mapping the entire southern sky in incredible detail in just 300 hours. In this relatively short amount of time, the telescope also identified about 3 million never-before-seen galaxies. The telescope, part of the Australian Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder, it's a lot of words, contains 36 radio telescopes spread out over about 4,000 square meters, not square kilometers. That would be huge. The new image is staggering. It's about 70 billion pixels, or about 26 terabytes worth of data. That is a massive picture. All this information is good news for science, of course, because now we've got a lot of exploring to do. Go science, and this is great news. In North Texas, a high school is experimenting with a new type of payment system, human kindness, Within the school, a grocery store set up with aid from local organizations allows students to pay for items using a point system, sort of like a merit-based system, points being awarded based on the good deeds performed. Some of these deeds include cleaning up the school or providing just a good influence to other students in the area. Food scarcity is real, and with the COVID pandemic basically knocking a lot of people out of work, food becomes an issue when you don't have money. So this is a very good example of trying something new. So you got to give Texas credit. Good news for everyone. In more good news, two celebrities are stepping up their good game. First, Justin Timberlake, noted artist, has raised the bar by paying for and having delivered a custom-built van for a 17-year-old with cerebral palsy. These vans are extremely expensive, but can have a massively positive impact on the quality of life. The Stitt family, who received the van, were told by a Zoom call, and then, the day before Thanksgiving, they had the van delivered by Timberlake in sort of its own parade. That's pretty spectacular to have a van delivered by Justin Timberlake in parade form the day before Thanksgiving. Thank you, Justin, for giving back to the community that brought you up. This is good news. The second celebrity, Chef David Chang, recently competed on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and managed to win it all, $1 million. He then took the winnings and donated it to the Southern Smoke Foundation, a charity that provides emergency relief to workers in the food industry. This industry in particular has been devastated by COVID, and while David could have pocketed this cash and been $1 million richer, he decided to go ahead and give it back to the industry and the people that brought him his fame. So, awesome news from both celebrities. Thank you. Good news. So for those of you who love fantasy, there is some good news to be had in England, where cast members of The Lord of the Rings have began a crowdfunding campaign to turn the former home of Tolkien, the writer of the series, into a cultural site. The goal is to raise about £4.5 million to purchase and transform it into a place where retreats, writing seminars, and other cultural things can happen. This is great news for all book enthusiasts because Tolkien is considered one of the best fantasy writers of all time, although I might be a little bit biased here. This is outstanding news. Wrapping up this week's news, or good news for that matter, Starbucks, distributor of caffeinated beverages, is giving free coffee to first responders and frontline workers during the month of December. It's a small but awesome gesture as these groups are putting their lives on the line to keep us healthy and safe. This offer goes through December 31st and includes healthcare workers, emergency services, pilots and flight attendants, as well as some more. Thank you, Starbucks. And speaking of coffee, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been Good News.
The college football athlete that won a Heisman and a national championship is Cam Newton. Cam Newton is one of the 16 college athletes to win a Heisman and a national championship. He's also one of the 3 athletes to win a Heisman for Auburn University. Thanks for playing Sports Trivia Mondays.
Thanks for watching SmartFox TV. I'm Chris Yates.
I'm Kim.
I'm Sally.
I'm Tracy.
Until next time, stay foxy.
Stay foxy.